and watching everything. Because like I'll be honest with most people, like if I friend you and you're an artist, I probably didn't listen to your music. I've been watching what you say, what you do, and everything else, and see how you hold yourself. Really, you know what I mean? Because I hate getting into somebody's music, really being fucking into it, and finding out like, oh, this guy's fucking not even what you thought. He's a fucking dick, right? And which is a fun. Actually, another thing I want to say real quick. We interviewed Travis Spade the other day. He was told the advice: don't meet your idols, because they're just gonna fucking let you down.
I have heard that advice before, and let me tell you what, I've ignored it more than once and got burned more than once. I won't go on here and say the specific artists, but yeah, you know, you never know if they're having a bad day or if maybe they just have it out for you because you're there to help them throw the show and you're just nobody, you know, or whatever. But yeah. You really shouldn't get too close to your idols. I agree with that. And there has been a few people I've gotten close to that I absolutely refuse to even talk to because I don't want to be rejected.
Right.
But yeah, man, it happens. But you know, you just got to keep on. And there's some artists I can't listen to anymore because of interactions like that. But what can you do?
It kind of sucks because like before anybody was in music or did anything we do, we were fans. That's what we started out. We were fans. You know, our loves for music are different and shit. You know what I mean? Like some people are about the beats and shit. Some people are about the stories and relatabilities. You know what I mean? Or motivation or whatever. So it sucks when you buy into people and they just turn out not to be what you thought they were. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I had this one guy who I really looked up to, and he's very well known in the underground community. Like if I said his name, everybody would know what I was talking about. But he refused straight up. I asked him to take a picture with me because I was excited about the shit, and he was like, "Let me go back to the band and change and all that shit, and then I'll come out and take a picture." And then he came out. And he was taking pictures with fans and shit. And I went and asked him again, and he straight up told me no.
Fuck.
And then I was like, all right. So I waited until after the show. I was like, can I get that picture now? And he was like, oh, no, hold on a second. So I said, fuck him and left. You know what I mean?
See, that shit's fucking sucks, dude. And you know what? A lot of my interviews, most of the people are people I know. Like this, we got Bloodline Harmony coming on. I don't know them. It's going to be a little bit different for me and shit. But I've reached out to other people in the industry, like that are on the outskirts of all the groups I fuck with, from Rhyme Sick, Funding Farm Records and shit. You know what I mean? LSP. They're kind of like on the outskirts of shit, to where I don't know them, but they know the people I fuck with and shit. So I try and hit them up. I hit one person up, and I was already told like this person just doesn't fucking. She's hard to work with. It's like, okay, cool, a lot of demands and shit. So I'm like, all right, you know, whatever. Okay, I was messaging her. Oh, I said her. Oh, well, fuck it. I was messaging her, and she was commenting on one of my things. She's like, oh, that's funny. You know, you're just commenting, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I know. This is this, and whatever. She's like, yeah, I know. I'm into it. But I didn't have over 100 subscriptions. Only wanted to do half an hour. And I had to stop myself because I was like, dude, I'm fucking butthurt. Like, I want to light this legit fucking rapper up right now. And I was like, dude, you just can't. So, like, it was hard for me to take the high road and be like, okay, cool, check it out. Keep watching what we're doing. And when we're at that point, then bring your ass fucking on because we're going to do big things. You know what I mean? Yeah. But it hit me. I was like, dude, this fucking sucks. Like, I actually really wanted to get this female artist on and shit. And I doubt she's watching, but you know who you are, you know? Fucking hop on here, damn it. Hop on here, damn it.
You can't.
Right? I can't fucking type LOL without your fucking name popping up all the damn time, if that's a hint right there. Like, fuck, dude. Oh! Right? Every time I'm trying to LOL, fucking name pops out.
I totally just got what you said.
Right, dude?
I totally, yeah.
Broke my heart, bro.
I'm not even gonna go into that one, but I know how she is.
Right? Just broke my heart on that shit. I was like, all right, that's cool. I'm fucking doing Bloody Ruckus from here. Like, oh, goddamn, I can fucking help. Anyways, you know what it is. I'm gonna shut up already. I'm dry snitching myself out left and right.
I know exactly who the fuck you're talking about, though.
I'm like, your label mates fuck with me, damn it.
Right.
But it is what it is. Eventually, I'll get the big guy out of there on my show. Hopefully. Him, Madchild. Madchild's another guy I'd like to get on. I talked to Drew once before. I might have to remind him again, like, hey, bro, someone once did you that favor.
No, I'm a huge fan of Madchild. A lot of people don't like him, but I love him, dude, because his music helped me through, like, the roughest times of my life.
Right.
Like, straight, no doubt.
Right? How many times have you played It Gets Better? Fucking, like, that song there helped me out so much at the end of my addiction.
Swollen Members, dude, I had them on repeat, like, the whole time through my divorce and moving out here and resetting my life up. Like, it was all fucking Madchild and Eminem. That's all it was.
Most definitely.
I mean, Pre-Bell is dope, too. I was technically listening to Swollen Members, but, like, Madchild, I relate to him.
Right.
Like, a lot of the things he talks about, I'm like, is he talking about me? Like, goddamn.
Right. And that's where a good artist is, where a lot of people feel what they're saying. We were talking about him the other day, and like a lot of his music's kind of sounding same-ish all the time now. But it ain't even that, dude. It's his honesty. He's fucking honest about shit. You know what I mean? He did fucking that album Dope Sick, and he's still going through shit, different varieties of stuff. You know, but he lets you know, like, hey, I fucking failed you. I know I did, you know, but I'm working at it.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I pride myself in my work, because I mean, I put more truth in my songs than I would actually tell you with my mouth. You know what I mean?
Right. Actually,
straight up.
And it totally makes sense because I mean, you already have a voice talking, but it's your voice, you know what I mean? Almost like your inner voice.
It's my alter ego, as far as I'm concerned. It's him speaking, you know?
Right. Most definitely. Again, do you consider yourself a lyricist?
At this point, yes, absolutely. I feel like I do what I do better than some of the people I'm surrounded by, for sure. I mean, I'm not a super cocky person. I like to remain humble. But I do believe I'm really good at what I do and telling stories and shit. So.
And you do come across very serious, very humble, like through your Facebook posts and stuff, you know, and I was a little slightly concerned, but then I thought, this motherfucker's on Funny Farm Records, you know what I mean? Fucking Drew and everybody. I'm like, no, there's more to this. Like, we're going to get this dude to open up. Like, we're going to have a good time here. And I'm a fucking dick, dude. I should have turned up the ringer on my phone. Whoever called out there, try and call again. We'll bring you on. I laughed too. Drew came on. He offered $100 worth of shit. I almost called my own show. I was like, dude, come on. Like, fuck.
Hold on a second. Hello?
We had one person come on, and I have it, I think, backwards, but I thought it was a dude, but it was a girl. I was like, oh, shit, dude, I fucked that one up. I didn't even notice it till after I rewatched the fucking interview.
No, you're talking about Mary, and she's okay with that. The first time, let me tell you something.
Okay,
the first time I met Mary is really a cool chick. And the first time that I met her, I wasn't looking at her. I was talking to a friend, and she came up behind me and she said, "Hey, good set." And I said, "Thank you, sir." So that was the very first interaction I had with her. But since then, like, we've become really good friends. And every time I'm in Austin, she comes and supports, and she does her own thing. She makes beats and music with people. She's really good. She's awesome. So
badass. My apologies, Mary.
Yeah.
My apologies on that. I was like, dude, you're such a dick. And
I did the same fucking thing. So.
All right, see, now I feel a lot better about it.
No.
All right, you want to play another game?
Sure, let's go.
Let's go with Would You Rather, another high-tech device. You know, this is a 2020 model. All right, Would You Rather, Tim Torman interview. We got four of them up here. Plus, we got a little run back bonus I'm trying out with you. Let you get your run backs on me. Okay, you can pick whichever number. I know they're not in order. I can count.
3.
3. We'll start with 3. I believe 3 of them are funny and one of them is a little more serious. And 3 is... Now you got to answer these questions.
I will. I'll answer them.
Somebody's going to be embarrassed the next time you guys have a label meeting.
My mom's watching too. Hi, Mom.
Oh,
go ahead.
Damn it, dude. This sucks.
She's cool. She's cool. It's okay. Go for it.
I'm going to copy what the homie Mezzin says. Sorry, Mom. I'm a savage. All right. Who would you rather give head to in Funny Farm Records? It could be a hand job too.
Come on, man.
Huh?
Come on, man. How much? I can't. What?
You got to answer something here. Drew would have answered it.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Drew has homosexual tendencies. Okay.
Slightly.
I'd say Antonio. Yeah. I'm gonna fight Beth and take Antonio. Yeah.
Antonio. Suave?
He's the Suave and Suave swag.
Right on. A lot of merchandise, right?
Oh, I mean, they don't have a ton, but they're making they've got boxes and boxes of stuff ready for their release.
Okay. So I was trying to think.
That comes on March 9th, and it's produced by Delusion, and it is fucking fantastic CD.
Okay. So I might be mixing it up, because I know you got Beardo Photography does a lot of pictures. I stole one of his pictures.
Yeah.
And then you have somebody else that was making a bunch of merchandise, like Juggalo stuff and like that. But I was checking out their stuff, and it was really badass. So maybe I'm mixing it up.
Yeah, I think you are.
I'm probably mixing it. Well, I'll figure it out and clarify it later.
I mean, like we're an underground label, but it's not. I mean, we do Juggalo shows, but it's not necessarily I don't consider myself a Juggalo rapper by any means, you know. And then Suave Swag, they're cult T-pop music, and Nairo is sad emo country, truthful, deep shit. I mean, I like Nairo. So
yeah, I like his stuff too. He's always down on his stuff. I'm like, no, dude, I really like your shit.
Well, just because he's not, the best, he thinks he's the worst, but he's good. He needs to accept that, but it takes a while.
It does, most definitely. Pick another number here.
1.
You might have took the most savage one already. We'll see, though. All right, number 1. Serious one. Would you rather lose your sight or go deaf?
I'd rather you lose my sight so I could still listen to music. That's a no-brainer.
There you go. That's a good one. I think when I asked this one before, it was, would you rather lose your voice or go deaf? So you either could hear music or you couldn't do music. That's the way I actually meant it to be. So once you ask that one, boom.
Then I would choose not being able to speak so that I could still listen to other people's creation. I mean, music gets you through life, bro. I don't care what anybody says.
You know what? That's actually a very good answer to that. It was simple, but that's a very good answer. You're pretty big-headed if you just want to keep doing your music, but you don't want to hear the music. It's kind of like you lost the love for it.
But if you're making music, but you can't hear what you're fucking making, how does that even work?
Right?
You're listening to vibrations and shit.
Mumble rap. And I'm not the hugest hater on it. Because I've had things explained out to me and how music changes and everything else and blah blah. Way more intellectually than they don't deserve the blah 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 to what I just said, but I still can't really get into it. And I'm just like, So you want to pick another number? 2 it is. All right. See, I shouldn't take dab hits when I asked to write these down.